Okay, so I am testing out this YouTube Live vertical. So I thought I would jump on here and just talk about my Apple Watch Ultra, which I got a little over a week ago. And I upgraded from a Series 7. Let's see if I have it right here. So I upgraded from a Series 7 green, obviously, because I love green. And I really liked this watch quite a lot, but it didn't have long enough battery life. So I would always have to wake up, put on the watch, go to bed, charge the watch kind of thing, which was a good routine, but it wouldn't last more than that time. Like it wouldn't last all the way through the night. So I looked on eBay refurbished and I found an Apple Watch Ultra 1. And I was actually asking you guys on shorts if I should get the Ultra 1 or if I should get the Ultra 2. And you guys answered, and you basically said, save your money. The Ultra 2 is nice, but if you have something like a Series 7, the Ultra 1 will be just as good. So I saved myself about $150, got myself an Ultra 1 for $514, and that was with tax. Um, got that. It came in. It has a year warranty and all that from eBay, which is really good. So 30-day return policy. It came with the nice I don't even know what this band is called, but it's the one with the nice little hook that goes in. And I didn't think I would like this because I don't I'm used to the band, kind of like this solo band that goes around and you clip it on. This one is kind of always a loop. And so as I put it on, I've actually haven't minded how this band feels. So anyway, I got this Apple Watch and started using it at night. So it's for sleep tracking and it's my alarm clock because my wife does not like it when I use my phone as my alarm. So I started using my watch as my alarm. So that is the main reason I justified upgrading to an Apple Watch Ultra. And I must say, this watch is really cool. It's a lot. It is heavier, but I haven't felt that it's heavier. So with it being that way, it is bigger. It is a bigger screen. It's got this action button on the side, which I've mapped it to a shortcut where if I click it, it will ask me what room I'm in. And whenever I click that room, so it's living room, bedroom, dining room, it will then toggle that light. So if the lights are on, it will turn them off. And if it's on, off, turn it on. Because that's the biggest thing is, you're walking through a room, you could use your voice to trigger your lights, or you can touch the light switch, or you can open your app. Well, here's option 4. I can just press this button on my watch and it will turn on and off the lights. So I upgraded to this watch and it's been really good. The battery life is the main thing. So I was like, why don't I do a battery test? So I first just ran this Apple Watch Ultra like normal. I had screen on, used everything, worked out everything to see how long this watch would last. Apple claims it would last about 36 hours on a single charge, and I was able to blow that out of the water. I didn't do a lot of workouts, or I wasn't doing anything major. It was just I was wearing it. If I happened to go for a walk, I tracked it. I don't have cellular on this watch, so that probably helped. And I just used it like I use my Series 7. And for a couple of days, so 48 hours later, it got down to 20%. So, oh, hello, Rachel. Hello. I'm just explaining my whole journey on upgrading to an Apple Watch Ultra and then to my battery tests. So after I got the Ultra and tested just using it like normal, I don't know if you know this, unless you see some of my videos, there is a low power mode on Apple Watch that turns off tracking, turns off heart rate stuff, turns off the always on display, and it can prolong your battery life. And Apple claims 72 hours. So, but that was with like getting 350 notifications, doing 2 workouts for 30 minutes. And I wasn't going to do all of that stuff. So I put it in low power mode on Saturday morning a week ago. And I have videos on YouTube Shorts, and I actually just posted a full YouTube video with all those shorts combined just to show how long it lasted. Spoiler alert, I'm going to tell you in this live stream, just telling the whole story. But if you want to watch the video, you can. Feel free to. And so the Apple Watch survived really well. For one point in time, we were losing 1% of battery per hour that I was wearing the watch. And I wore the watch 24/7. And without taking it off, I slept with it. I didn't do any like real tracking with it. I didn't even try. I think I did one outdoor workout, just a walk or something, where it was tracking, and it was holding up 1% per hour. So I was like, this is going to get 100 hours of battery life. Somewhere during that, it kind of fell off the track. And needless to say, at the very end of the video that I just posted, it reached, I was mowing my yard, and I kept checking it because it was like 3%, 2%, at 1%. It was about, what time was that? 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m.? I don't even remember. I'll have to go check my video to see what time it was. But it lasted 84 hours, and it was at 1% left. So if for some reason, like let's say you're going on a plane, and it's like you're going somewhere that's like hours and hours and hours away, and you just don't really feel like taking off your watch and charging it, this Apple Watch Ultra, and this is the Ultra 1. I don't know if the Ultra 2 is any more, if their battery is any bigger. I'll have to look into that. But the Ultra 1, which is just as good as the Ultra 2, except for Ultra 2 has onboard smart home. It's got that double tap feature that I don't think I would use, and it has a brighter screen. And it lasts. This Ultra 1 did very, very well. I am very happy with it. It's very comfortable to sleep in. Someone asked me how comfortable it was. Again, I don't even feel it. Like, it doesn't feel any different from my Series 7. My brain just didn't really think about it being a different watch on my wrist. And that's about it. I am very happy with my refurbished Apple Watch from eBay, about $514, and that was with tax. And now that I've upgraded, I can't really go back. I've always liked the big Apple Watches. A lot of people in the comments of my videos when I was posting the daily updates were just telling me, oh yeah, Garmin can do multiple days, or this OnePlus watch can do multiple days. If they're not an Apple Watch, I'm not going to buy it, because the Apple Watch syncs perfectly with my iPhone. My notifications sync perfectly. I can reply to texts. I can see phone calls. I can reply to phone calls. I check the weather. What do I mainly do with this thing? It's basically my notification tracker, but since everything is navigated so tightly with Apple, this guy is phenomenal. I can unlock my Mac with this guy. I don't think any other watches can do that. I just walk up to my Mac. If I open the lid and I haven't touched the fingerprint yet, my watch will be like, hey, I'm here, and it will unlock my Mac. So Apple Watch is just, it's the best smartwatch around if you're an Apple user. It's nice that there's things like Garmin and those other apps out there, or other watches out there. And Samsung doesn't even really support iOS anymore. I have someone who bought the newest Samsung watch, and he had an Android at the time. Then he switched to iPhone, and he was trying to use his Samsung watch with his Android, and it didn't work. And so I Googled it, and they're like, nope, we're not supporting iOS anymore. So that was one thing I had. I was like, Samsung watches are really cool, and I was recommending them to people because if you ever want to make the switch to iPhone, you could still use your watch, but not anymore. So he had to buy himself an Apple Watch, and I think he's really happy with it. So anyway, that was my Apple Watch Ultra, upgrading from a Series 7 to an Ultra journey. Am I going to upgrade to the 3? Depends on what they do to it. If they don't add anything major, I don't have a good justification to upgrade to the Ultra 3 if you have an Ultra 1 or 2. If you have any of the ones that are like this size, so the 0 through 9 Apple Watch, just normal, then the only reasons why you should get Apple Watch Ultra is A, if you have the budget for it, if you can justify the budget for an Apple Watch Ultra, and if you really, really need an Apple Watch with longer battery, because this guy easily lasts 2 days. I had a video that I posted just asking people when they charge their watch. A lot of people say that they charge it during a shower, or they charge it first thing in the morning or first thing right before they go to bed. So it starts the day or starts that evening at a fresh 100%. They'll sleep with it, wake up at 95, 90%, somewhere on there. Just go through the whole day and kind of rinse and repeat. So anyway, just testing out this live stream feature. Yeah, I might do some more of these on other phone topics or technology topics as they come. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in what other videos I post next. Make sure to check me on iGauge on YouTube. I post stuff all the time, sometimes, mainly about smart home and Apple. So if you like those things, feel free to subscribe. I have a smart home tour video that I posted last week, and that goes through my whole smart home. It is HomeKit, Apple HomeKit, and Home Assistant. So I will let you just find that video on my YouTube at iGauge. So anyway, this was fun trying out this live stream feature, and I guess I will let you go. Let's see if I know how to do this. Yep, make sure I want to end. All right, see you later.